Hello and welcome to our monthly programme from Strasbourg. This week the EU's budget for 2010 was approved by Parliament at first reading, during a plenary in which MEPs voted to increase the budget from 120 to 127 billion euro. They also set as priorities the Union's economic recovery and the crisis in the milk sector. It is now up to the Council to agree with Parliament on the proposal.
In fact, the Union's budget has to be agreed by both the Council and the European Parliament, otherwise it cannot be approved. Hungarian member of the EPP group Larsson is the General Rapporteur for the budget. He explains why Parliament insists that the total budget must be increased to meet the objective of economic recovery.
Year by year, the real budget, the yearly budget, is less than the planned budget. And I have a problem, for it is a little bit a lie towards the European citizens. We are speaking about big plans, and the tools are usually significantly weaker.
Already since last year, the European Council and Parliament have agreed on 5 billion euros to be spent on the economic recovery, especially on projects regarding energy, small and medium businesses, and developing broadband internet access in remote agricultural areas. A very useful and avant-garde idea, as explained by Laszlo Surjan.
In these low-populated areas, it's not a great business to send the broadband internet, but what happened? The prices of the houses there were moving downstairs. Nobody is interested nowadays to buy a house which is not connected with the internet. Therefore, is really a help.
Another critical issue is the special fund to cope with the milk sector crisis. While socialists have confused fiction with reality, the EPP group came up with a sensible proposal which has already been approved by the Council of Ministers and meets most of the demands of the milk producers.
I think it is a great success, and this success can be a common success of the Parliament. I am very sorry that the socialists went into a populist approach.
It came as no surprise to Parliament that the European Council summit at the end of October has a packed agenda, which was presented in plenary by Swedish European Affairs Minister Cecilia Malmström. She included 10 important subjects in her overview.
No question that two tasks will dominate discussions. First, of course, it is important to get the institutional framework in place after a much longed-for signing of the Lisbon Treaty. Everybody hopes for the Czech president to sign the treaty before the council meeting. Managing to put in place not only a new commission, but a high representative for foreign affairs and the permanent president of the council will take quite an effort. Speakers in the EP debate also focused on the upcoming World Summit on climate change in Copenhagen. EPP chairman Joseph Daul led the debate.
Enfin, j'attends du Conseil européen sur le climat une stratégie adaptée à la situation.
I expect from the European Council a strategy on climate adapted to the situation, to the weak commitment of our partners to date, less than 2 months before Copenhagen. I therefore pose a straightforward question. What pressure are you putting on the US, on China and other countries? A polite and moderate pressure, or maximum pressure? Although I'm pleased that Europe is a pioneer in this subject, we cannot be the only one making an effort to combat global warming. There are only 50 days left before the Copenhagen summit, and 50 days is not much, but enough if you're determined. And I ask you, Mr. Chairman, Mr. President of the Commission, to tell us how you intend to use these 50 days.
Joseph Daul got an immediate answer from Minister Malmström, representing the Swedish presidency of the Council.
We have intense contacts with others. We will have summits within a few weeks with Russia as well as China and the US, where the climate and energy certainly will be prioritized with all these states. We are also involved in working groups and the Barcelona meeting in 10 days. Furthermore, the finance ministers will meet in St. Andrews, so there are many opportunities for talking. I am not satisfied with the results so far, but I am absolutely confident that we will be able to reach an agreement in Copenhagen. People all over the world expect us to.
Commission President José Manuel Barroso also responded to Joseph Daul to say that there are a lot of obstacles, but that this is not the moment for Europe to reduce its ambitions.
We would then give all the negative forces an excuse for not making efforts. Therefore, it's our ambition to continue to maintain leadership. But at the same time, and here I'm responding specifically to José Daul, say that our offer, including the financial offer, is a conditional offer. We are ready to help those who really make efforts to reduce emissions.
As did everybody else, the Commission President concluded on a positive note. There will be an agreement in Copenhagen. First, however, it will take a Herculean effort for the summit on the 29th and the 30th of October to handle its heavy agenda.
EPP Prime Ministers will meet a few hours ahead of the EU summit to look for a common position on the issues on the agenda. Antonio López Istúriz told us a bit more about the debates.
We have a lot of decisions to be taken by all the prime ministers, 18 now from all around the European Union, with also chiefs of state, decisions that are going to affect the life of so many millions of European citizens about their economy, about their security, about the environment in which they are moving. EPP now is focused in solutions for the day-to-day problems. Energy also. We are facing a major problem also this winter for many Eastern countries that EPP wants to take care about.
To liven up Parliament's debates, MEPs have been given a new opportunity to confront Commission President José Manuel Barroso with spontaneous questions. The new procedure proved popular when introduced on Tuesday afternoon. Dutch MEP Corien Wortmann-Kool, who is also vice-chairwoman of the group, asked Barroso about the economic crisis.
When it comes to emission targets, Europe is leading compared with the United States. The United States are leading in terms of private investment in technological innovation and sustainability, which is extremely important for small and medium-sized enterprises and for employment. This was actually a target in your crisis and recovery plan. What is your ambition at this point?
Regarding the point you are putting clearly on the technology, I fully agree. We are behind the United States and others in terms of investment in new technologies. And certainly this is a matter that we should consider also for the next financial perspectives. As you know, we will come before the end of the year with our budget review. There will be an occasion also to have a good debate about where in the future we should put our emphasis in terms of investment.
The list of MEPs eager to ask questions was long, but everyone involved seemed to appreciate this new format, and it can surely be developed further.
I really enjoy it. I think it's a good exercise. I have to tell you very frankly, it's extremely difficult for me to put in 1 minute all my arguments, or at least my arguments, especially because most of the time I'm not speaking my own language. I'm speaking in language that I believe are more accessible, and that requires from me an additional effort. Anyway, I mean, you decide the format. I will be able to discuss with you, because I believe that debate, free debate, and confrontational debates and controversial debates are a good contribution to a more strong European democratic space.
MEPs are now looking forward to the conclusions of the European Council summit, which they expect to deliver concrete proposals on a new College of Commissioners so that Parliament can prepare for hearings of the new candidates at the beginning of December. For a more complete version of this session's highlights, visit our website, eppgroup.eu. Thanks for watching.